What is up, guys? Today we are sim trading. May 13th. Today is Thursday. Oh wait, we have enough for one contract. Tempting. We did fund the account, so we could potentially do it. Nah. let's just wait. But yeah, we funded the account, so yeah. All right, let's get right into this day. Today we're going to be sim trading, so let's go ahead and set that up. All right, looks like pretty volatile today. I'll stick with the 950. Wow. No trades really from 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock hits in right here. Nothing. Got a swing low first entry, second entry, but barely that. Swing high first entry, second entry, barely that. As this was falling consolidation, that would have been a very tough trade there for sure. Oh man, not looking good, boys. Looks like we might have to do exactly opposite of our strat. But let's see. Doesn't look like we have any setups right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at what popped up at 10. So actually 55 comes around here. Swing high. First entry, your second entry is one of these bars, but man, that's tough. And unless you're going for a 1-tick sell, overall trend is up, so you probably go for a non-obvious sell. Huge massive spike down. You broke above that level of resistance and you're entering these lows here, but nothing significant unless you declare this as an overall uptrend. But nonetheless, you would have to sell at a non-obvious at this point, so you would not get in that trade, unfortunately. And there's a lot of sideways bars here. I like this a lot more, to be honest. Let's see what this guy looks like. Let's go to the 1000 tick chart. Sorta. Let's see what 1250 looks like. Still stacked. And that's okay. So yeah, the exact same trades nonetheless. Yeah. Same besides that. Let's see if we can see a good clear setup. Swing high, first entry, second entry. World trend is down, unfortunately, so you might actually have to go for the buy there, unless you saw this, right? And you could potentially done something like this, and been like, hey, that could be a potential overall uptrend. Let's see if it lines up somewhere else. Probably that. But I would see that and try to line it up. Maybe something like this. But we never reached that low point, so that's actually overall downtrend. And I would actually be going for a buy there on that swing high first entry, second entry. Oh wait, we did break below this low though. Looks like it's nothing significant here. But as you can see, that's staircase lows, and your trade's right in that staircase lows. We didn't shoot past it too much, so maybe you could sell there on a 1-ticker on a staircase low. Yeah. So noticing those lows there, does that match up here? It has two lows there. That's a tough call. It's only 2 lows. Could it be a level of support? Let's rewind a little bit. Nothing too significant. Yeah, that would have been a failure right there. Let's see if this non-obvious buy would have worked on the swing low first entry, but that first entry comes all the way back down to the low. Very tough trades here, boys. We are getting this day where it's like big moves or consolidation. That didn't happen really yesterday. There has to be something we're missing. Something to click in our strategy. Because I think somewhere in our strat we had big moves and consolidation, but that was really just based off of 1 day trade of trading. So even if we were to use this strat here, bouncing off that low, swing low first entry, selling here, we would have got stopped out. I guess it's kind of hidden since it's such a big range. I mean trend. And it seems kind of forced. It seems like it's more like doing something like that. I would have wanted a little bit test here on the high end and then that, but yeah, if overall trend is up, we go for the sell there, and unfortunately that does not work out. Really hesitant to start implementing that into the strategy. Then again, our strategy really isn't working with no matter what we do here. Okay, if we had a swing low first entry, second entry, overall trend would be up. If it's really following consolidation here, 10-10. Took for 10-10. Yeah, it could be kind of as following consolidation. It's only 3 bars. It does have a little bit of a break though. A little bit of a gap in there. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Trend is up because you now have that push with the backup of this. So it is a rangy kind of day, isn't it? Yeah, it's a rangy day, so that move up is gonna validate the overall trend up, and I would sell there. Hopefully I would have, or at this point at least. I don't even know if that works. Let's see. The sell. Well, it opens here. Hopefully it pushes up first and then drops down. Then we got a swing low first entry, second entry here. All right, was this the one we were looking at? I think so. So breaking below this low, that could be a overall downtrend. Yeah, it would just be an overall downtrend. Not implementing this thing into our strategy. If we're not implementing that, then overall trend is down. You just go for the buy. All right, I guess we could count that as a double top. I can't even remember the last time we went for a 1 ticker, but non-obvious double top first entry, second entry. Rangy kind of day. Overall trend should be up. We got 1 test here, a couple tests here, but then the push up is what really sold me on the overall uptrend here. But of course I could be wrong. I don't think it's staircase heights because this is really a huge spike, really. All right, we're in the trade. I had a theory. So we're doing this as overall trend up, but there could be a handful of people who are saying this is level of resistance and the overall trend is down. Looking for a desperate call to action to go short on after that huge spike. But of course, oh wait, we're 1 tick away. Okay, never mind me. I'm just here. Sweet. I kind of wish that was the real account. I don't think I could have sold at a better spot, to be honest. I don't think this is a valid level of I think it's an uptrend again because we corrected this entire move, and there's not much to back up the overall downtrend besides the 2 legs down. It's the fact that this move corrected the entire move. So if we do get stopped out here, or I don't even know if we'll get in the trade. So all right, we're in the trade. Oh, tick late. That's all right. I wasn't watching. But what was I gonna say? This should be 1 tick up. This should be 1 tick up as well. So overall trend is down. So on rangy days, moves tend to, even though they correct, I guess the side with the biggest moves wins. You do need the 2 legs, I think. I would say you maybe don't need the 2 legs because you corrected that entire move. But if you're comparing to what is an overall downtrend or what overall trend is, I think the overall trend is going to be down at this point. So something I just marked down here. These are like just the overall questions we continuously ask ourselves, or like the main stuff. And the 7th one I just added, range day. Move was corrected. Was this move corrected? Does it have more evidence than the opposing side? In this case, it doesn't. It's just an overall move up. This side has 2 legs and a level of resistance that could be a level of resistance, but not really. So the overall trend is just down at that point, even with that correction there. So overall trend is down. Go for non-obvious buy. Unfortunately, you would not get in the trade. Yeah. Honestly, could I have sold at a worse spot? Actually, right here would have been the worst spot. Or here. Or here. No, excuse me. I sneezed. Not sure why I'm muted or I'm recording right now. Okay, well, since I'm recording, there's a level of resistance there. If we get consolidation here, this could be a good push down. This could be overall trend down. It's good consolidation there. Pretty good consolidation. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call this overall trend down now. We don't want to continue spikes out of here though. But if we break out of here, it's definite FOMO. So in this case here, I noticed that if it's going to be a level of resistance, we have to think about, is it an actual level of resistance? I'm trying to put more psychology in it. I think that's the only way we're going to actually be able to do this, because obviously if we just continue trading our strats, it's never going to work. But I think if we could put some more psychology into this, there's maybe we'll have a little bit more promising, but just not too much psychology. Just, all right. If I was a trader and I was trying to short, I would use that as a valid level of resistance to short. So I would say that's pretty valid. You come up there and you test it. It's pretty significant rejection. Also have the consolidation there. So overall trend was down there even after that small correction. If you were being like debating whether or not or what to do. But only after the 2 moves, the 2 legs there. Here's just 1 leg, and it's tough to just call it that the overall trend is going to be down at this point, especially like this. Like, you can make a guess, but by the looks of it, it looks like it's going to keep pushing up. But if you were to go short after this part, that would be the reason of level of resistance, if that makes sense. So overall trend is going to be down. So at that point, that's going to become a valid thing that people are going to use. Maybe they sold here and just put their stop here or something like that, but that's going to be a level of resistance that people are going to use, I think, just based on like psychology and like what I would do and stuff. Okay, let's try one more trade if we get another setup here. I think arguably overall trend is definitely down, but there is this U pattern that I'm worried about, this U shape here that people are trying to correct. So, but we're going to treat this overall trend down. There's enough evidence here, enough resistance here to declare that overall trend down. Yep, might get triggered here. It's kind of matching up with the minute chart. That's what I'm a little worried about, but I think it might take off in a bit and become a lot more volatile. I'm a little worried about this trade. I feel like it's not going to work out. I think everybody sees this U pattern as well. Yeah. This should just stop us out here. Kind of saw that one coming. Yep. So pretty predictable there. Maybe use psychology and use our strat to back it up. You have staircase lows. It's kind of iffy. There's a low there. There's a low there. But if you know a ton of people are going to be entering the trade there, could be overall trend down. But then if you're thinking to yourself, man, there's a lot of people who are going to be going long here because they also see this U setup here. You're at the level of resistance here that's just super consistent. I mean, that's an overall trend down for sure. You have a level of resistance, tested it here, consolidation, the push down. But then you can say to yourself, all right, well, I think there's going to be a lot of people going along here trying to push the market back up here. So in this case, I would say, all right, maybe these are probably staircase lows. Let's go for a 1-tick seller. And you already see that one staircase low and one staircase there. So maybe you're already seeing it, and that could give you the reason to go on with the trade. So maybe adding that psychology could really work. I'm gonna turn this down. Once again, you have that test right there. Consolidation, push down, great push down. Swing low first entry, non-heavy entry. Wouldn't have gotten the trade. Oh, maybe you could have. Came to the tick, but yeah. Pretty sure this won't work out, but who knows? Is it staircase lows? So another thing I'm thinking about is all the people who went long here on this huge setup. They all have their stops here. Inevitably, I think that they're gonna get stepped up if enough people sell. So this could actually be staircase lows. Even though there's spikes, it's still a trend. So this could actually be staircase lows. Well, at least from here to here. I don't think there's many lows here, but I think there's definite lows here and here. Missed out. I was eating and daydreaming, but I don't know if I said it, but those are staircase lows. Alright, I think that's gonna be it from us. I gotta go take a nap. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.